Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going through 5 different methods that can help you improve your productivity whilst you're at architecture school. Now, although I know the impact of all of these methods will vary from person to person, I believe you can start implementing these methods and see drastic changes and the improvements that you'll see in your workflow. Especially as a former architecture student, I can fully appreciate the stresses you're under. So, let's get into it. Now, before you ask, this is a microphone. And it's what I've been using and kind of a small investment to improve the quality of the videos. So, number 1 is time management. Architecture projects can be overwhelming, but if you work on mastering your time management, it can be a crucial skill. Start by breaking down your project into manageable chunks. Use planners, calendars, or even apps to help you plan out your work. And also map out any deadlines that you have coming up in the near future and later on, because that can also help you to identify which tasks you can work on now and which ones you can save for later. Allocate specific time blocks for different activities. Design work, model making, sketches, things like that. Everything has a specific requirement and time that it's going to take you to do. So if you plan it out, if you understand which activities you can do during which times, that can best improve your efficiency and workflow, the better it will be for you. And by staying on top of your workload, that will effectively reduce the stress you have. But I'd also say it's important to be realistic with the time that you allocate for all of these tasks. If it usually takes you, for example, 2 hours to do something, don't just think that you have to cram it into 1 hour, because by overestimating how quickly you can do a task, you're actually putting more stress on yourself for no reason. And that can lead to unfinished projects and a backlog of all the activities and tasks that you still have to do. So build in some buffer time to allow for these unexpected events that come up and to give yourself a bit more of a break, so to speak, and that you don't have to feel rushed into doing anything, because the quicker you feel like you have to do things, the more likely it is that the quality of the work isn't going to be up there. Point number 2 is create an inspiring workspace. Now, your environment significantly impacts your productivity, as we all know. Keeping your desk organized and investing in storage solutions can be one of the best investments you make. Personalizing your space with items and objects that motivate you, a vision board, your favorite art piece, or even pictures of buildings that inspire you. Good lighting is crucial too. You know, natural light is the best option, but if you can't have access to that right now, then I'd highly recommend you invest in a good lamp. Make sure your space is comfortable, but not too cozy so that you just relax and rest all the time. You have work to do. After all, a well thought out workspace can dramatically improve your efficiency and help you focus on your work. Point number 3 is utilizing technology and tools. In architecture school, technology is your best friend. Well, maybe. Making the most out of design software such as AutoCAD, ArchiCAD, Revit, and Rhino. Getting comfortable with these softwares is extremely important, because not only will it help you create the incredible buildings and incredible schemes that you're going to work on during architecture school, but it's also vital for you to learn these softwares, because you're more often than not going to end up working at a practice that also uses that same program. And by getting comfortable with these tools now, it can save you so much time later on. If you run into some challenges or problems that you have with the software, make sure you follow and subscribe to YouTube channels that give a breakdown of solutions. Taking advantage of these online tutorials is the best thing that you can do during architecture school. Truly try your best to learn as much as you can about the software or softwares that you choose to learn and work with. And I'd also recommend that you try create solutions to the problems that you face during architecture school. When it comes to software specifically, you'll have tutors at hand, and you can have potentially some software and IT assistants in the architecture school itself that can better assist you. But when it comes to looking at online tutorials, enrolling in online courses, I'd strongly recommend that. The right tools can streamline your workflow, and of course that leads to an overall improvement on your productivity. For me personally, I think point number 4 is going to be one of the most important aspects that you try and work on during architecture school to improve your productivity, and that is to collaborate and network. Architecture school isn't just about the solo work. Collaboration is key. Work with your peers, share ideas, and give and receive feedback to one another. Networking with your classmates and your professors can be one of the best things that you do in order to learn new perspectives and how you can approach your own design thinking. Join study groups, attend workshops, and participate in architecture school events. Building a strong network is not only something that will help you during your education, but it's something that you will definitely need as you continue your path into the professional world, because you never know where these opportunities can lead you. Don't hesitate to reach out to professors, visiting lecturers, and even industry professionals, because more often than not, by putting yourself out there, by actually connecting with them, networking with them, building and maintaining these relationships, you might even get a job offer from them one day. Their experiences and their insights can provide immense guidance for you during your early stages of your career once you've left architecture school, and even when you're still in architecture school. So make sure you prioritize that. And lastly, but not least, point number 5 is prioritize yourself. Trust me, I know, it's easy to get caught up in all the work you're doing, especially when you're working towards a deadline. But burning out helps no one. Make sure to get enough sleep, make sure you're eating properly, and find time to exercise and relax. I know it can be challenging to do all of these things at once, especially during architecture school and when deadlines are just around the corner. However, make sure you take regular breaks and don't forget to step away from the work when you feel like you just don't want to do it anymore, or just for the day. A healthy body and a healthy mind are key essentials for all architecture students. And there you have it, 5 ways to boost your productivity at architecture school. I hope that these tips can help you manage your workload more effectively and find a better balance in your studies. Don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.